The Weather Service has completed their survey of the damage. Zane, what have we learned about Thursday's storms?
Yeah, you saw that damage up in Storm Lake, northwest Iowa. That was just straight line winds, Kayla. But down in southwest Iowa earlier on in the evening, officially 2 tornadoes now we got from the Weather Service office out in Omaha. First one lasted about 15 minutes here, far southern, northern, I should say, Fremont County. And then it was followed by a second one rated EF1 that traveled into Page County, just missed the little town of Essex there, north of Shenandoah. Unusual thing about that second storm, not unusual that it was an EF1, but it was a very wide tornado. So it went about 20 miles, but it was a little over 1.75 miles wide at one point. That is a wide tornado. In fact, since we've had records on that sort of data, that is the widest tornado surveyed here in the state of Iowa. 1.78 miles. The decimals are because the actual number of measurements are in yards. So it's over 3,000 yards wide. Before that, the widest tornado was about 1.5 miles back in 2011, a tornado that traveled through northwest Iowa. Most of that path was in Pocahontas County. Another pretty wide tornado back in 2013 east of Sioux City. So that's an impressive wide storm. And it's a good reminder, too, that size does not always equal strength when you're talking about tornadoes as well. Now, we're not talking about tornadoes tonight or tomorrow. We are going to be talking about some easter wind, though. Some easter wind, some rain, and some cool temperatures. None of that going on right now. Next week also is looking warmer once we get past the kind of cool breezy weather that we're going to have and the wet weather tomorrow on Easter Sunday. We'll look at the rainfall potential here. See the colors where you see that widespread blue color that's at least 1/2 inch. We're probably going to see some pockets maybe of 1.5 inches to 2 inches of rain tomorrow as well. Most likely that's going to be over in eastern and southeastern Iowa on your Sunday. Right now pretty quiet. There are some clouds in eastern and southeastern Iowa. We've got high pressure though keeping things pretty quiet for western Iowa. Clear skies for most of the state and not much wind. Our next weather system that's going to bring that rain taking shape down here towards the desert southwest in New Mexico. That's going to come northeastward. Clouds will increase tonight and then we'll start to see some rain as we head towards tomorrow. So the rest of the overnight hours just gradually getting grayer skies. Now we start to bring in a few showers into far southern Iowa towards 6, 7, 8 o'clock. If you're in the Des Moines metro and places along I-80, it's probably going to take more towards 9 to 10 to maybe 11 a.m. to get the rain moving on in. And then those showers will lift north and east as we go through the day. Maybe some breaks in the action at times, but it's going to be damp even if you're not seeing rain at that exact moment. Remember, there's going to be the heaviest rain potential in eastern, southeastern Iowa. It's because you folks up this direction, Ottumwa, Sigourney, Washington, maybe even seeing some thunderstorms tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening, and then that rain will gradually die off as we head towards the wee hours of Monday morning. After midnight, most of us start to wind that rain down unless you're in northeastern parts of the state. Rain will be done, though, for everybody by daybreak on Monday. Still some residual cloud cover to start next work week, but we'll gradually get into drier, clearer skies by Monday afternoon. It'll also be milder, warmer again on Monday. Tomorrow will be kind of cool and damp and breezy. Temperatures only around 50 degrees for highs. We'll spend probably most of the day tomorrow in the 40s, and that's with a breeze out of the north and the east, occasionally gusting up around 30 miles per hour. So just kind of one of those bleh sort of days for Easter Sunday tomorrow. It's a good thing that a lot of folks probably did a lot of the Easter egg hunts and that earlier today. Beautiful weather for that today. Temperatures get better though next week. We'll go to 60s on Monday, 70s Tuesday, Wednesday. We do enter a little bit of an unsettled stretch of weather next week. Tuesday will be a quick little chance of some showers and a storm or two, and then later Wednesday and Thursday. There's also some periods of time there where we could see some more rainfall before we dry back out later next week.